In cybersecurity, finding a threat, that's just step one. The real trick is making sure that same threat can't get you twice. So today, we're going to take a super common internship task and turn it into something amazing, a totally automated threat detector. Let's get to it. So let me ask you this. How do you stop an attack you've already seen forever? I mean, think about it. You put in all this work, you hunt down the bad guy, you clean up the mess, but what's stopping them from coming back tomorrow? How do you make that one-time win a permanent victory? Well, that's exactly what we're going to figure out. All right, let's put you right in the middle of the action. Picture this. You're a SOC monitoring engineer intern. Your job isn't just about finding threats anymore. Nope, you're about to level up. You're going to go from being a manual hunter to becoming the architect of an automated guardian for your entire network. So here's the mission, plain and simple. We're going to take all that awesome threat hunting knowledge you've got, that gut feeling, that intuition, and we're going to bake it right into a system that works 24/7 nonstop. We're flipping the script from reacting to problems to catching them the instant they show up. Okay, so how does this all work? Where do we even start? It all comes down to a really simple but super powerful blueprint. Let's dig into the core idea that makes this whole thing tick. It really boils down to this super simple formula. Hunt plus automation plus alert. That's it. First, you have the hunt, right? That's the human part, where a smart analyst like you spots something weird. Then comes automation. You take what you found and you turn it into a rule, into code. And finally, you get the alert. The system sees a match and screams, "Hey, look at this." This little formula, it's pretty much the foundation of modern cyber defense. I love this quote because it just nails the mindset shift we're talking about. It's not just about being a genius who can find one threat. The real game changer is being smart enough to teach a machine how to find it for you over and over and over again. You're literally coding your own brain, your own experience, right into the defense system. So let's walk through the whole process, the whole life cycle. It's a 5-step dance. Step 1, hunt. You find something that doesn't look right. Step 2, detect. You write a rule or a script to look for that exact thing. Step 3, monitor. You let the system watch everything in real time. Step 4, alert. The system finds a match and lets you know. And finally, step 5, review. A human, you, comes back in to confirm, yep, that's the real deal. It's this beautiful loop where human smarts and machine speed work together. Okay, enough with the theory. Let's get our hands dirty and actually build this thing. Your mission is going to break down into 5 key tasks. This is the core of your internship project. Task number 1, we're building the heart of our watchdog. You're going to write a script, and hey, Python or Bash are perfect for this, that basically just sits there and watches your most important log files. Think of it like a digital bloodhound, constantly sniffing for those known bad signs, those indicators of compromise, and flagging anything suspicious it finds. Next up, task 2. Because let's be real, what good is a silent alarm? Totally useless, right? So this task is all about making sure your system can actually tell someone when it finds something. Could be a simple email, could be a fancy webhook into Slack or Teams. The point is, you need to get that alert to a human and fast. All right, now for the final 3 tasks that take this from a cool script to a pro-level system. Task 3, you'll build a dashboard. Why? Because seeing the data visually makes spotting patterns so much easier. Task 4, you'll automate a daily report so the bosses can see all the awesome work you're doing. And task 5, you'll actually map out what to do when an alert goes off. This is what turns your project into a real tool that a security team could actually use. So what kind of stuff are we even looking for? Well, here are some classic examples. You see 5 failed logins in 10 minutes? That screams brute force attack. You see a new scheduled task pop up out of nowhere? That could be an attacker trying to stick around. And oh man, if you see base 64 in a PowerShell command, that is a massive red flag. That's someone trying to hide what they're doing. These are the exact kinds of real-world badness we want our script to catch. Okay, you've built the thing, it's working, awesome. But now comes the really important part, showing it off. You gotta frame this not just as some code I wrote, but as a real professional project that proves what you can do. And step 1 of that, give it a proper title. Something like this. It sounds so much more impressive, right? It immediately tells people you didn't just write a script, you built a whole pipeline. It's all about perception. So how would a manager actually grade this thing? This chart here breaks it down perfectly. And look closely, the script working and the alerts being accurate, that's half the grade right there. It's not enough for your code to just run. It has to be smart. It has to find real threats without drowning everyone in false alarms. This tells you exactly where you need to focus to really impress people. So at the end of all this, what have you got? It's way more than just a finished project file. You've earned something real, a kind of badge of honor, and a toolkit of skills that are seriously in demand. And here they are. Seriously, look at this list. These aren't just cash tags to throw on your LinkedIn. This is pure resume gold. You've got scripting, you've got automation, you've got real-time detection, you understand SOC workflows. You just built a project that screams, hire me, to anyone looking for cybersecurity talent. And I'll leave you with this one last question to chew on. As you get into this, you'll find there's this constant tug of war. What's harder? Building a rule that finds the bad guy, or building a rule that doesn't find a million things that aren't the bad guy? That's the challenge of avoiding false positives, and honestly, it's a true art form. It's what separates the good SOC engineers from the great ones. Something to think about for sure.